Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Juliana. I'm happy to see you here, by the way. In this video, I'm gonna talk about my feelings and thoughts about the law of attraction after I've made the research from my last video. If you haven't watched this video, in that video, I am talking about the scientific evidence of the law of attraction and manifestation and talk about just is it actually science or pseudoscience. And if you haven't watched this video, please check it out because I am convinced this is very important to actually understand how it works. So if you haven't watched this video, I'm gonna tell you my what I've figured out, what I found out in a very short form. So I found out that the quantum physical part of the law of attraction and manifestation is not scientifically proven, but the manifestation itself, the power of manifestation itself, is scientifically proven, but from the psychological side. Which means you are, for example, the researchers have proven that you are more likely to put the hard work into achieving your goals if you believe you can achieve those goals. And also, if you are a positive person, you will attract other people, and therefore you will attract way more new opportunities and like so on. And also there've been this effect, I don't remember anymore how it calls, but if you, for example, if you are focused on, let's say, green Mercedes, you will start seeing green Mercedes everywhere, not because the law of attraction attracts green Mercedes to you, just because your brain is trying to find them, and therefore you will be way more attentive to them. This is how it basically works. And if you want more info, please check this video out. I think I've explained it really well, so please check it out. I actually want to make this video a very relaxed mood, let's say. I even took my ice cream with me so I can just sit here and talk to you and share my thoughts and my feelings. I'm gonna start with the main part before I finish my ice cream. It's so delicious. I love it. It's, by the way, it's creamissima, this one. Really love it. So after I've made this research from the last video, I felt a bit disappointed. I think all of you who watched this video or who just heard this and actually believed into the law of attraction and manifestation are maybe a bit disappointed just because there is no any scientific evidence of the quantum physics and or not of the quantum physics, but of this relation between manifestation and quantum physics. At this point, I also want to tell you, or I also want to say that if this is not scientifically proven yet, this doesn't mean that this doesn't exist. This actually just means that today we have no scientific evidence of this, but this doesn't mean that this does not exist exactly. So I still have some tiny beliefs that this still works out. I also read an article about mirror neurons. This article says that because of the mirror neurons, our brain does not see the difference between us doing some action and us seeing other people doing this action, which somehow has to prove the law of attraction, but I'm not I don't feel confident enough with this topic to talk about this, so let's just jump over this topic. So yes, after I've made this research, I felt disappointed, and I also felt a bit cringy and unconfident to do my manifestation method. If you haven't watched, I also made a video about my favorite manifestation method. If you haven't watched this video, please check it out. It's for me it was powerful, but after I've made this research, I felt a bit unconfident to do this, and I haven't done it for like several days. So my method is basically each time I do my morning routine, skincare routine, and my evening skincare routine, I always stand in front of the mirror just because I do my skincare routine, and I talk to myself, to the mirror, looking at myself in the mirror from the point where I already have my dreams fulfilled, and I just say how thankful I am, and I describe my life and how it has changed after my dreams came true, and I just describe everything very detailed, and this makes me smile a lot. Like, this causes me so many positive emotions. It's really awesome. So please check this video out. I really love this method, and honestly, I've seen first results on the next day after I have started this manifestation method. But after I made this research, I felt a bit unconfident and uncomfortable to do this, just because I felt that this mystery and like a bit magical part of the manifestation has disappeared, and I first didn't see any sense in manifesting anything, and it just felt like, when you're a kid, you like to play some games, but then when you grow up, you remind yourself of those games and you think like, how cringy. I'm never gonna do it again. And this is how it felt for me, but then I have reminded myself of this psychological side of the manifestation, and that this side is actually proven. But my problem was that my biggest dream, or my biggest goal, and the thing that I manifest most, was our moving to Hamburg, just because I will start studying there, actually there, at the 1st of October. But I also have a chance, I live in Düsseldorf, which is near to Cologne, and I also have an opportunity to study not in Hamburg but in Cologne, just because my university has some different campuses in different city in Germany. So if we won't be able to find an apartment, I will also have an opportunity to study in Cologne, but I don't want to do this, just because it will take me at least 3 hours a day, but I think even more, to go there and then back home, and I just don't want this. I wanna study in Hamburg, and I wanna move to Hamburg just because I'm so in love with this city. It's amazing. It's, in my opinion, the most beautiful city I've ever been to. But the problem is that this whole apartment hunting process and our move to Hamburg depends on my boyfriend, and I can do nothing. And after I have started manifesting things, after I've came across this topic again, and I became interested in this again, and I have started to manifest things, this was the first and the most important thing I was manifesting. And the psychological effect proves that if you believe you can do something, you are more likely to put the hard work into this. But this apartment hunting process is not something that I can put my hard work into, just because this does not depend on me, it depends on my boyfriend. And therefore manifesting this was, for me, like the only thing I can do about this goal, and the only thing that could help me, in my opinion, to reach this goal. So after I've made this research, I felt disappointed, not only because my beliefs were actually not true, but also because I felt that now I can do nothing about this, about our move to Hamburg and this apartment hunting process. That's why I was so yes, disappointed and upset, and I had so many negative thoughts in my head, and I couldn't get rid of them, because I was, and I'm still, extremely nervous about this whole moving process, and unsure if this gonna work out or not. And today I even got a letter from my university that still thinks that I will 100% study in Hamburg, and they have no idea if I have the apartment or not. And I actually have to, my studies will actually begin on the 1st of October. And in this email, they tell me that they invite me for the onboarding program or onboarding, I don't know, whatever it's gonna be, onboarding on the 22nd of August, which is in 1 month, even less than in 1 month. It will be online, like I do not have to go to Hamburg for this, but at that moment I've realized that this is like we don't have that much time anymore. And I became so nervous. And at that point when you feel so nervous and unsure if your manifestation is really gonna come true or not, and you feel like you've seen that there's no scientific evidence of this like fact that you can attract things into your life just by manifesting them. Like I've always been talking about manifestation, saying that when you manifest something, you also have to work towards this goal. And this is like absolutely normal to me, and I was always saying this. Like I've never said that you can manifest something and then just sit on your chair and wait for your dream coming true. That's not right. But sometimes you just cannot influence things, and the only thing you can do is to manifest them, like with this apartment hunting process. And that's why after I've made this research, I felt so unconfident and so like I was really upset for like several days, and I'm still upset, but I try to avoid those negative thoughts. And if when your head is full of negative thoughts about this, um it's so hard to manifest things. It's hard to believe that your manifestation will come true if you actually do not believe this is gonna make it come true. And then you have to trick your mind somehow and trick the law of attraction somehow, and then you're like, what am I doing with my life, so this is how I felt, and this is how I still feel. But to the question if I'm gonna manifest things or not, yes, I am gonna manifest things. I also have some other dreams, not only moving to Hamburg, but also some dreams that have something to do with my social media channels. And this is like something where I can really do something. Like it depends on me how my social media channels are gonna grow, if I'm gonna make content, how much content I'm gonna make, which content I'm gonna make, how the quality of the content, and so on. So I will manifest firstly because of the psychological effect, or all of those psychological effects that are scientifically proven. And secondly, just because I've heard so many stories from other people who tell me that this has worked out for them, and they really tell me the stories. Like they do not only say that I have manifested this and then this came true. They tell me the whole story. For example, on TikTok or also on YouTube, there are so many videos like this, where I have no explanation for. Like I have no idea how this could happen, but this happened to other people, and therefore I think, well, this inspires me. And I think the most important thing is not only that like people tell you their stories and you think like, well, this worked out for them and therefore this also has to work out for me. This is true. I also see this from this point, but another point is that this inspires me, and this gives me a lot of positive feelings and positive thoughts. and all this, like my favorite manifestation method, gave me so many positive emotions each time I've done this. And I really had great mood for the whole day, and I felt so motivated to do things, to make content, because it's my main job now. Um, and therefore I was like that happy while I was doing this method, that I have even told myself, looking at myself in the mirror, that I love my life so much, that I'm so grateful for the life I have. Um, that's why, yes, I will manifest things, but I have the feeling that I first have to do this shadow work. I will also make a video about shadow work, what this is, and how I probably also how I done this, and this is also extremely important to do this. So yes, I think I first have to do the shadow work in order to be able to manifest things and to come back to this positive emotions and positive mindset. And I'm also gonna read several books. After I've started researching manifestation and the law of attraction and so on, I've came across so many books that my Amazon card is now so full. You can imagine it. I've saved so many books that I want to read about, not only about manifestation, the law of attraction, but also first of all about our brains, about our subconscious mind, and how this all works, like from the point of view, from the side of science, not from the side of spirituality. But I have also saved several books from, I think they are like spiritual teachers, or I don't know, just because I want to have as much information as I can get in order to make my own opinion for this, and to, of course, learn something new. I will continue making videos like this now, where I just share my thoughts and feelings about this whole process. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and also like leave a comment. Um, so yes, thank you very much. Bye.